to the Allotment Geek. First thing, Merry Christmas. I hope you've had a wonderful day and Santa's treated you well. This is actually why I'm doing this video, because I got a really exciting present that I'm going to be using today. So I got a heated propagator and I'm so excited. So I'm going to start growing. I can't wait. I am starting some stuff probably a month early, but I thought I may as well give it a go. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to lose anything really, am I? So yeah, this isn't really a sort of like how-to video. It's more I want to do this and I thought some of you might be interested in seeing what I'm looking at sowing early. So I thought if that's something you're interested in, you can come along and join the ride. So what I've done is I've seen what I can fit into this propagator, and I've got these 20 seed cells, and I've also done some tiny little toilet roll. I'm literally squeezing everything I can in here because I'm so excited. I just want to grow everything. So they're what I'm going to grow. So I can start 23 seeds. So I've tried to pick out a little variety of what I want to grow, which will grow this time of year, if that makes sense. So first thing is I'm going to put some basil in, just your standard basil. I absolutely love basil and I'm missing it. I did grow it this spring summer, but I didn't use it as much as I would have liked to. So I'm going to start 3 of those plants, and I'm going to keep sowing them throughout the month so I can have lots and lots of basil plants, because I want to get the greenhouse full of them as well. I've got 2 aubergines which I'm looking at growing, which I got from Premier Seeds. The first one is White Casper, and that one is a just pure white aubergine. It looks beautiful. I'm quite interested to see what that one's like because I've never grown aubergine before, so I'm very, very interested in growing this one because I do quite like the taste of aubergine. So I've got big hopes for that one. I've also got another aubergine that I'm looking at growing. Cannot pronounce its name. I'm going to try to. I don't know. I'm quite dyslexic with my words, so that is that one. Essentially what this is it's a purple and white aubergine. It's like a pinstripe aubergine, if you know that one, but it's more of a watercolour effect. It looks stunning. I'll pop a photo on the screen, but yeah, that one is absolutely gorgeous looking and I cannot wait for that one. I have also got pinstripe which I'm looking at growing, but this one I'm super duper keen for, so I'm going to start sowing that. So these are the 2 that I'm looking at growing. I've got Trinidad, which I've never grown chilies because I'm not actually that keen on them. However, what I'm finding is everything that I'm growing I'm loving, even if I'm not that keen on it before. So I'm hoping this is what's going to happen with peppers as well, and chilies. Is what I'm super excited for, is I'm going to be growing tomatoes. Now I have got about 20 variety of tomatoes that I want to grow in 2 greenhouses. How that's going to work, I have no idea. First one is Black Beauty tomato. This looks incredible, like a nice decent sized tomato. Not sure if it's a beefsteak tomato, but it's huge and it's black, and then the inside is like a really gorgeous red. So I'm really, really excited for this. I've seen so many people grow it this last growing season and it just looks incredible. Next one is the Pink Berkeley tie-dye from Wild Boar Farms. This one's a gorgeous like striped green, pink, red, like it just looks incredible. It looks amazing and I've heard it tastes amazing as well. So yeah, I think I've got like 15-20 seeds of that. And then last, cannot wait for these to grow, is Brad's Atomic Grape. These just look, wrong way, sensational. Similar to the Pink Burley tie-dye, but they just, all these just look amazing tomatoes that I just cannot find in the UK. You definitely cannot find them in the supermarkets or the local farmer markets. First thing I'm going to grow is the basil, the one that grew last year, and it's absolutely yummy. I don't know what I did with the seed apparently. So I've got to start a new one, which I don't really like doing. I like to use up a whole seed pack before I open a new one. But yeah, can't always have it on the way. So what I've done with the soil here is I've got soil which I've kept outside, so it is slightly damp because we have had quite a lot of rain, but would advise wetting the soil so it's nice and damp before you put the seeds in, because then it just stops the seeds jumping around when you water them again after. Another little note is I've made these out of toilet rolls because all my little seed pots are currently being used for comfrey and wild garlic and stuff like that, which I'm trying to get to grow. So I've been a bit of a weirdo and saving all our toilet rolls and then literally just slicing the bottom so I can fold it over. Just cut it 4 times and fold it over like you would a normal box. Okay. There we go. Just a tiny little tab. That should be enough. So tiny seeds for the basil. My gosh, how tasty is basil, I love it. And then I'm just putting like 2 or 3 per pot. 1 because I want to grow quite a lot of basil, and 2 in case some of the seeds don't germinate. You've got a high chance of putting a few in. Just press them down so they've got good contact with the soil. And then that'll press them in ever so nicely. And then here, another little Christmas present is wooden tags which I've got. So I've already labelled all these sweet basil. So all I'm doing is just writing what the seed is and then the date it's been sown. Yep. And then I'm literally just going to pop in there. There we go. Then they can be the first ones to go inside. Wow. These tags are quite big. Don't know if they're a bit too big. Oh, they just fit. I am so excited to grow this year. Like, this is going to be my first full year at the allotment, so I'm feeling very, very excited about this. It's from what it was to what it is now. It's like it's changed so much. I've really put the work in. I'm so proud of everything that me and my husband have achieved with it, but the actual growing bit is going to be interesting because we grow at home. Like, I grew quite a lot last year. I grew cucumbers, tomatoes, cucumbers, leeks, onions, a lot of onions, garlic. Like, we had quite a prolific year last year this year in our garden. But it's going to be interesting on a lot more. You don't know the soil. You don't know what the conditions are like over there. We're very lucky that ours doesn't really flood as bad as a lot of people's do there, because we are one of the few plots on top of the hill, which is super lucky, so all our water kind of like drains down, but we've got clay soil, so it soaks up so much, like it really swells up, which is really good for us, but it's not for the people down at the bottom. They do flood quite a bit with them. But then you just install like drainage systems and stuff. So it's all about learning what you're growing in, like how it reacts to the weather, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a good learning curve, I think. Right, next I'm going to do aubergine white casper. everything in that I planned to pop seeds in, and I've got 6 free cells. So I'm going to have a quick look through my seeds and see what else I want to grow. So I decided which 3 I'm going to grow. I'm going to try a Cape gooseberry. Absolutely delicious. I love these. My husband doesn't like them, but I love them. So definitely going to do one of them. But I don't know how many I'm going to do, because I only really want 1 or 2 bushes, so I might be a bit stingy with how many seeds I do. And then I've never seen or heard of this one, but Orange Wellington tomato. It's quite tasty, so I'll give that a go. They're beefsteak as well. And I can't actually believe I missed this one off the list, but it's Blue Fire tomatoes. So these, when they're growing on the vine, they start off blue, look amazing, and then what does it say here? They ripen to black and red, and eventually covered in gold splashes. Like, what? So that is one I'm really excited for. So I'm just gonna sow these, and then yeah, that's everything sown for the heated propagator. Squeeze it all in. I can't wait. Here we go, so everything has been sown now, labelled. I've managed to get a few extras in as well, which is quite good. So I'll just show you. I've got these all together here. And then I've got all my peppers and aubergines there. So peppers, aubergines, the other one's tomatoes, and I've already got basil in there. So I'm just going to pop it in, and then I'm just going to give it a quick squirt of water, because even though the soil's damp, you need water and warmth to cook the seeds. So I'm just going to give them a little squirt as well. If I can fit it all in here, that is. So the reason I'm spraying rather than doing it with a watering can is because the seeds are so small, I don't want to dislodge them. So using spray, it's just the water's spread out much thinner, and it's a lot less chance of dislodging the seeds. And with the soil already being wet, the seeds will be sticking to that, but it's just to be extra careful because you want to give them the best chance. So it's just helping with that. So just nice little square there. So hopefully the heat mixed with the nice little drink they've had there should give them their best chance at germinating. Okay, these labels might be a bit of a problem. We'll sort that one out. But yeah, I hope that's encouraged you to grow. You can get these propagators, I think they're about, the heated ones, sorry, about £20. They're great for growing now, I think. If you want to get a little bit of a head start on your growing season, this is perfect, because by the time they're established or a really good size, you'll be able to pop them out in the greenhouse. The last frost will be gone, so they'll be nice and strong for the next growing year. So yes, I will be back soon, and enjoy the rest of your Christmas. I'll see you soon.